Hello everyone, and welcome back for another mixed gaming video. Today we're going to be going over Apex Legends Season 6, my personal predictions, some things that are coming out, and what Season 6 has to offer. First off, I'd like to start by saying thank you guys for the support over the last few videos. I'm constantly working to try and bring out more and more videos for you guys. Please like and subscribe for the content that you're seeing. If you have any suggestions of other games you'd like to see, other types of gameplay you might like to see, etc., please let me know. So as you all know, the new character for this season is Rampart. I'm sure you guys have seen the Apex Legends Season 6 trailer, as well as the Rampart info, but we're just going to reiterate that really quick in this video to let you guys know what I think about it and what I think might be changed about Rampart. So, Rampart's first tactical ability is amped cover, and basically what it's going to be is it's going to be like a particle wall from Titanfall 2, if you guys have ever seen that. Essentially what it allows you to do is stand behind the wall and shoot through it, but not allow bullets to shoot at you. So this is, I think, going to be a very interesting ability being added to the game. I feel like this is going to change a lot of how you have to play, especially against a team where someone is using Rampart. Especially with her other ability, her minigun, Sheila they call it, is going to be quite an interesting tactic to have to play against in Season 6, when, you know, someone can shoot at you but you can't shoot them, especially when they have a minigun. That's definitely going to change how the game is going to be playing, especially on a map like World's Edge, where it's a lot more open, not as much cover. I do think that some characters that are really going to help against Rampart are probably going to be Gibraltar and Lifeline, simply because they have the shields that can block bullets, but unfortunately not being able to shoot through them. So it's going to make it a little bit difficult. And then Rampart's passive ability I thought was very interesting. So increased magazine capacity and faster reloads when using LMGs and the minigun. So this makes it interesting because, as you guys know as well, crafting is being introduced to the game. So part of crafting is you're going to be able to make light machine guns, shields, different types of weapons, SMGs, etc., etc. Basically, she's going to be able to just walk up to one of these crafting machines, make a Spitfire, for example, and then have faster reloads and an ammo capacity increase right when she grabs the weapon. So this is going to make it quite difficult when you're trying to go up against Rampart as well. Some characters that I think would be very good in counteracting that, again, might be Gibraltar, or maybe even Bangalore with the smoke grenades that she has. So it's going to be a lot harder for a whole clip to be sprayed at you when you can't see anything. So another thing I wanted to bring up about Season 6 was the fact that they're not introducing a new map. They're actually just remaking, again, World's Edge to, you know, kind of adjust to the storyline. So based off of the storyline that we had seen in previous seasons, Season 5, at the end of the storyline, Octane and Lifeline were talking about going home to their home planet. So I had thought originally that they would, you know, bring out Octane and Lifeline's home planet as the new map. Unfortunately, they decided not to do that. Let me know what you guys think about that, really, in the comments down below. Just because it's a very interesting thing that 2 seasons now they haven't released a new map. They've kind of just redone the old maps. Let me know what you guys think of that, because I really do have mixed feelings on, you know, them not releasing a new map. They've only released one new map since the game's come out, World's Edge. I feel like they are doing a really good job with releasing new content for the maps, but when it comes down to, you know, what the community wants and what people want to see coming out in the game, I feel like everyone really would have liked to see a new map, and unfortunately Respawn has not done that this season. Maybe throughout the storyline, maybe halfway through the season or something, it is possible that they could release a new map. But yeah, unfortunately for now, we are stuck with World's Edge, and we'll have to just wait and see for what Respawn wants to bring out. So another thing I did want to touch base on this season was the loot items and battle pass items that are coming out. I want to give big credit to Respawn for that. I really do think that they have introduced some very good camos. The Bloodhound camo looks crazy. The new G7 camo looks crazy. Also, another thing I wanted to point out is they're doing a couple more nerfs or buffs, apparently. Supposedly, Pathfinder is getting some kind of change. They haven't exactly stated what it was yet. Same with Wraith. Apparently the Prowler as well is supposed to be getting some kind of change, so hopefully that can go along with, you know, how all these other characters got buffed, because really in reality now, Bangalore and Pathfinder are kind of the only two OG characters that, you know, haven't exactly gotten great buffs. I mean, you know, Gibraltar got some extra damage on her Mortar Strike, and then Pathfinder, he got nerfed quite a bit by losing some of his L1 ability time. I do think that they need to make some changes going forward into those two characters especially, because they're the ones that have really, I feel, gotten neglected now with the newer characters that have come out, and the newer buffs that have come out for even the OG characters. So I think they need to do some changes on that. But the camos anyways, I think they're doing really well coming on to this season. Looks like they've done a great job with that. So I just want to go back to the whole crafting thing as well. I think this feature that they're adding to Season 6 looks pretty crazy. I feel like, you know, it might be a bit of a copy from Realm Royale, if you guys have ever seen that game. It's another battle royale. I might upload some gameplay about that soon. But basically in Realm, they have like what they call forges, and you can go and make new abilities and guns. It doesn't look like it's going to be exactly the same way in Apex. It looks like you're just going to be able to craft items. Obviously, you're not able to change your abilities because it's set to each character. But we'll have to see how this plays out during the game, because I feel like it kind of puts you at an AFK position for a few seconds. So if somebody had like a Kraber or like a Sentinel, they could really deal some damage while you're standing there crafting. So I think this is going to really add a different type of gameplay into Apex, as it's, you know, it kind of stops motion for a few seconds while you're crafting an item. So another thing I wanted to touch base on that I really think is going to change gameplay as well is this new thing that they have called Fortifications. It looks as if you're going to be able to flick some type of switch or something along those lines to essentially be able to put walls up around the World's Edge map. And that, I think, is going to change how the gameplay is quite a bit, because the only character that really is going to be able to counteract that is going to be, like, looks like Pathfinder or Octane, just because they're able to get up high. Octane's launch pad or the zipline. But as for other characters who don't have that good of movement abilities, maybe Loba would be one other one that might be able to counteract that. But for other characters that don't have crazy movement abilities like that, for example, Lifeline or Gibraltar or Bangalore, anyone along those lines, I think it's really going to change how World's Edge is played, because you're going to have to watch out for new gameplay features now that never even existed in something like King's Canyon. Another thing I wanted to touch on was the introduction of the new weapon, the Volt. So, for those of you who don't know, the Volt is a weapon that came out in Titanfall 2. Now, Titanfall 2 is basically the prequel to Apex Legends. It's what the same universe is based off of. Anyways, so the Volt is something that I had predicted was coming out since day one of Apex. I said this gun was one of the best guns in Titanfall 2. Everybody loved it. And now we're seeing it actually finally come out in Season 6, which is great. It means that they're actually doing some stuff that the community really, really wanted, especially people who had previously played Titanfall 2. The Volt, I believe, is going to be an electric weapon, probably with a magazine capacity similar to what it is in Titanfall 2, so probably about 25 bullets for the stock magazine. Currently, they don't have an energy weapon extended mag like they used to. I believe back in Season 3 it was, maybe Season 2. They may reintroduce that, seeing as how the devotion is coming back into the rotation, being taken away from gold weapons. Likely we're going to see the R9 go into the gold weapon rotation. That's what the developers have said is likely going to be happening. So hopefully maybe with the reintroduction of the devotion back into the regular weapon rotation, we might be able to see the reintroduction of the energy ammo extended mag, which would be very, very helpful for the Volt, just because it does do quite a bit of damage. But even in Titanfall 2, you did need some kind of an extended mag on that weapon to be able to one-clip people or to be able to kill multiple enemies at the same time. So hopefully we see the reintroduction of that extended energy mag. Alright everyone, that is it for Season 6 predictions on Apex Legends. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just going to leave this playing in the background. It's just a finish of a Season 5 ranked game that I had completed. Please like and subscribe to the video if you enjoyed. And let me know in the comments below what you guys think they should either change, add, or somewhat buff or nerf in Apex Legends Season 6. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
You are the Apex Champions.